In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to pan and zoom in CapCut. We'll start right inside the CapCut editor with your video already added to the timeline. Look toward the bottom of the screen where you can see your video clip laid out in the timeline. You'll also see a white vertical line called the playhead. This shows the exact frame you're currently on. First, decide where you want your pan and zoom effect to begin. Click and hold the playhead, then drag it along the timeline until it's positioned at the point where you want the zoom to start. Take a moment to be precise here, because this starting point will define when your animation kicks in. Now, with the clip selected, look to the right side of the screen for the toolbar or panel that contains the clip settings. Find and click on the option labeled Basic. This is where CapCut groups many of the common adjustments for your clip. Once you're in the Basic tab, scroll down until you see a section called Transform. Under Transform, look for Scale. This controls how zoomed in or out your video is. To create an animation, we're going to use keyframes. Right next to the scale control, you'll see a small diamond icon. Click that diamond. You've now set your first keyframe at the beginning of the effect, telling CapCut, at this frame, use this current scale. Next, drag the playhead again to the part of the clip where you want the pan and zoom effect to end. This might be a few seconds later, or wherever you want the camera movement to stop. Once you're there, go back to the same Basic tab, under Transform, and find the Scale control again. This time, instead of clicking the diamond, simply adjust the scale slider to the zoom level you want. For example, slide it up to zoom in or down to zoom out. When you change the scale at a new point in time, CapCut automatically creates another keyframe for you. What you've done is tell CapCut to smoothly transition the scale from the first keyframe to the second. To see how it looks, move the playhead back to the beginning of your effect and press play. You should now see a smooth pan and zoom animation between those 2 points. If it feels too fast or too slow, you can drag the second keyframe further away or closer on the timeline to adjust the timing. And that's it. You've just created a clean pan and zoom effect in CapCut using simple keyframes on the scale setting.